This moisturizing routine is hands down the most effective and yet simple routine I have seen on the internet. No, I'm not saying this just because it's my routine, but it's because I have tried so many routines over the years, from spritzing my hair every day to the LOC, LCO, Loco Kodoko method. I've done it all. And yet my hair has never been as moisturized, as hydrated as it is today. I can boldly say that I moisturize my hair while it's still moisturized. No, seriously, my hair is never dry. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, like, share this video because you don't know who you help. This video might actually change someone's natural hair game. So do share this video. And to my returning subscribers, you know I love you guys. I'm excited about this video and I cannot wait to show you how to keep your hair moisturized, not for days, baby, for weeks. Without further ado, let's get into it. So I've been wearing my trusty headband wig this week and it's time to moisturize my hair. I usually moisturize my hair around the 1 week mark. However, with this routine, I have been able to keep my hair hydrated and very well moisturized for up to 2 weeks. So be sure to keep this in mind as I share the routine with you. So it's been a week since I last moisturized my hair and I am glad to report that my hair is still quite well moisturized. It's hydrated, it's soft to the touch, it's luscious. I love it. And quite honestly, this is unusual in the YouTube streets or anywhere on the internet really. People usually moisturize their hair when it's dry. However, with this routine, my hair is never dry because I have mastered what my hair loves and I stick to it. It's important to note that hydrated, moisturized hair actually starts on wash day. Using a gentle shampoo, using warm water, almost hot water really, and thoroughly saturating my hair with water has been key in allowing me to be successful with this routine because I start on a good note. I start with really hydrated hair and that sets me up for success with this routine. So, a week after my wash day, it's time to re-moisturize or rehydrate my hair. And of course, hydration is water. I'm very careful to not use water from the tap because where I am, I actually have hard water coming out of the tap, and therefore the water that I'm using is either distilled water or spring water because the last thing you want to do is spritz your hair with minerals because that's going to build up on your hair and actually cause dry hair. So in this spritz bottle, I have got 50% spring water or distilled water. I have got 50% aloe vera juice, high quality aloe vera juice, and I have got 25% vegetable glycerin. A humectant spritz, you say? Girl, let me tell you, your moisturizer, your leave-in conditioner has got nothing on this spritz. This is how I go ahead to hydrate my hair. I am applying this spritz quite generously to the ends of my hair, the length of my hair, the edges, and even the scalp because this spritz is actually great for the scalp as well to hydrate the scalp. After generously spritzing my hair and my scalp, I go ahead to squeeze the moisture into my twists or the hydration, the water, the spritz, humectant, concoction, whatever you want to call it. I go ahead to squeeze it in to make sure each and every strand has a dose of this spritz. I then go ahead to massage my scalp, as you can see, just to get the hydration into the scalp as well. The aloe and the glycerin are excellent humectants and are non-negotiables in my natural hair routine and particularly in my moisturizing routine because they help me to keep my hair moisturized for longer. So that 1 week, 2 week moisturized hair is actually attributed to the humectants, because what humectants do is they actually attract moisture from the atmosphere into the hair. So they keep your hair moisturized for longer. Softer hair, girl, hydrated hair, malleable hair, healthy hair, this is key. Of course, if you wear your hair out in twist outs and braid outs, this probably needs to be at a lower percentage, because glycerin, aloe, they're probably just gonna poof up all your curls into an afro. So just be mindful of that. Next, I go ahead with my scalp oil. In this mixture, I've got olive oil, rosemary essential oil, tea tree oil, lavender oil, and peppermint oil. The combination of these oils help me to promote hair growth, keep itchiness and dandruff at bay, have a lovely smelling scalp, clean scalp. It's antimicrobial, guys. It's just an all-round great mixture. I'll put a link above to a more detailed video about this oil. Anyway, I go ahead to then massage my scalp. And while this stimulates blood flow to the scalp, the main reason I do this is actually to cleanse my scalp of excess sebum by loosening the sebum and then spreading it all the way through the length of my hair. The next step is actually to apply this intensive hydration moisture rich milk from Shea Moisture, and I'm generous with my products. I start at my ends and work my way up the hair shaft and just apply this and squeeze it into my twists. Like I said, I'm pretty generous, and the reason for this is I really want each and every strand to be coated with the product, but also I want my hair to have every opportunity to access the product if need be throughout the week. So I found that if I put little product or not enough product during my moisturizing routine, my hair seems to dry quicker than I like. So I'm really generous with my products. Another tip is to really find a leave-in conditioner that you love. And a good way to suss this out is to read the first 5 ingredients and see if they have got ingredients that are desirable to you. For example, for me, humectants are really important in the top 5 of any ingredient list for a moisturizer or leave-in conditioner for me, and therefore I make sure that my leave-in conditioners contain this in the first top 5 of the ingredient list. Once I'm satisfied that every single strand of my hair is coated with my leave-in, I then go ahead to put my hair in a bun before covering it in my plastic cap or shower cap, whatever you've got, and then I apply heat for at least 30 minutes. And this is the critical part of hydrating your hair or your moisturizing routine. That is not actually taught very well here on YouTube. There needs to be an application of heat. If you're not going to cleanse your hair every 7 to 10 days to rehydrate the hair, you need to use heat to moisturize your hair, because for moisture to really penetrate the cuticle and get to the cortex of the hair, you need to apply heat or you need to use a shampoo to lift the cuticle. And because I don't wash my hair every week, this is what is working for me. So 30 minutes under this hooded dryer attachment, I can go up to 2 hours just around the house with maybe a head sock or, a beanie or something like that to keep the heat inside. But the application of the heat is always around the 30-minute mark. Okay, so this is towards the end of the day. I would say around 2 hours later, I am back and I'm just taking everything out of my head. And guys, this is going to reveal some soft, luscious, hydrated hair. The pure water, the hydrant has gone deep into the hair, underneath the cuticle, into the cortex. The hair is soft, the hair is hydrated. This is what I call moisturized, hydrated hair. And I do this every single week. Yeah, I can't communicate softness via the camera, but girl, my hair is soft, moisturized, hydrated, feels really good. You can see the curl definition coming through there, particularly at the ends. It is normal for the hair to unravel a little bit because it's swelling up with the water and taking in all that hydration. So yeah, that is common to actually see after this process. Now that we have got the hydration into the hair, it is the perfect time to then go ahead and close that cuticle and seal that moisture in, locking the moisture in. So what do? I go ahead and apply my castor oil, and castor oil is my sealant of choice because castor oil is quite thick. It almost behaves like honey, and honey is a humectant, as you know. I feel like castor oil might actually help to keep moisture around my hair. I don't know, I may be wrong. But I love how castor oil feels. I love how it seals my hair. I love how it clumps my hair. And I also love the fact that I can easily actually rinse it out with just very warm water, and a gentle shampoo will definitely take it out. This is why castor oil is my sealant of choice. You don't have to use a particular kind of oil. I mean, there's black Jamaican castor oil. There is just pure cold pressed castor oil, which is the one I use. However, I have used different kinds of castor oils in the past and they've worked very well. I can't really say, anything bad about any of the brands or the types of castor oils. Now, the key thing here is to apply from the root all the way up to the tip, or the tips or the ends of the hair. And once again, I am super generous with my product. Okay, I don't play. We want enough sealant. I personally love the weighed down feeling that castor oil actually gives the hair. I know some people don't like this, particularly if you're wearing your hair in twist outs and braid outs, or even a silk press, for example. You want to stay away from heavy oils and heavy product. Castor oil will wear your hair down. So just bear that in mind. However, for me, this works because my hair is pretty much in twists for most of the time. So yeah, I love how castor oil leaves my hair feeling. All right, so I'm just gonna let you watch me apply the castor oil all the way from the root to the ends. I like to squeeze the product in to make sure every strand is coated, and I am very, very generous with my oil. Now, this question that I'm gonna address right now, I get a lot in my videos or in the comment section. How do you deal with product just going all over your, pillow when you go to sleep? Because obviously I'm very generous with my product. And I'm thinking I'll probably do a separate video to give you tips around how to minimize or avoid, product everywhere on your pillow, etc. However, just one thing that you can do real quick is to try and do your moisturizing routine in the morning. So if you do all this in the morning, you've got the whole day to allow the hair to actually absorb that product. So by the time you go to sleep, it's not like product on product everywhere, just rubbing onto the pillow, because the intention of applying all that product is actually for the product to go into the hair. So if you do this at night and then you're going onto a pillow, the product is likely going to just rub onto the pillow. So if you don't want that to happen, give your hair enough time to absorb the product during the day, and then allow for the hair to not just be soaking wet with all this product when you go to sleep. Another pro tip is just to go to bed with a satin scarf, and then you can double that up with another scarf, satin scarf, or you can add a bonnet on top of that scarf, or vice versa. But all I'm saying is double up. double up those 2 head scarves or bonnets to ensure that the product doesn't seep through onto your pillow. All right, so what I like to do is go ahead and twist my hair. I put it in a bun first, and then I twist it and tuck my ends into the bun, and that is called a secondary protective style. Secondary because twists are a protective style, but then it's secondary in the sense that I then go ahead to tuck the ends in, and this helps me to actually preserve my moisture for up to 2 weeks. Like I've said several times in the video already, this routine allows me to keep moisturized hair for up to 2 weeks. I keep it at 1 week, like I re-moisturize my hair every week because I don't want to risk it. But this tip actually allows me to keep the hair hydrated for longer. If you're worried about hydro fatigue and you don't want to be walking around with wet hair, you can just leave the hair loose for a couple of hours and let it dry, and then tuck the ends in after the hair is a little bit drier. Alright guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found value. Until next time, it's Coily Diaries. Bye.